Alright, once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakwakadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to all you men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is one piece of GMS Trinidad, Brother Koda, come once again to do a vid and hope it be edifying to the house of Israel. You know, not forgetting that this is the year 2019. Right, the year of the push of the RFID chip according to the apostles and according to the prophecies, because we're seeing it happening, you know, and it will soon be mandatory worldwide, you know. So without further ado, I just want to jump, you know, into tonight's lesson. Right, the entitlement of this lesson is Women Love Comfort. How will ye survive in the upcoming days? Right? Because when you look at it, you're seeing that all you women are about is comfort. You understand? And all you're doing anything possible to get her, right? Which is dancing with the devil himself, Esau, right? Yeah. We see that Eve did it in the beginning. And Eve doing it now. You understand? Through you women, through you daughters of Zion, right? Because you women will have men who, you know, will stand up with all you know, and basically the man might be going through a little hard times, you know, because as the scripture says, arise and depart, for this is now we rest, you know. We going through a little hard times, whatever is the case. But you women wouldn't sup with all your men. You women wouldn't go down die hard with all your men. You know? What you women mindset is that all your man going through hard times, so you will go out there and get a next man who will make it easy on you. You understand? But that is why the Most High will destroy a vast number of you women, because you women out of order. The scripture tell you that when a man findeth a woman, right, she's supposed to be a pillar of rest. Yeah, she's supposed to be a pillar of rest unto him. You understand? And where is the rest that basically a man going out there and working hard to provide for you, and you going on to another man? Where is the rest in that? Where is the peace of mind in that? You understand? You women doing anything for the dollar bling bling. You understand? Which is diving deeper and deeper into sin. And what the scripture tell you? The scripture tell you that the wages, the payment for sin is death. And that is why you women wouldn't meet it easy in the upcoming days. And we seeing it coming to pass now. Right? We seeing it coming to pass. Because basically, in the years gone by where things was easier, right, you women will play real hard to get if a man coming wrong or whatever is the case, right? But we see in today, women ain't playing hard to get again. You understand? From the time that man showed her the money, right, showed her the so-called wealth, all their legs done looking to split apart already, or they done looking to basically dive into that man for what he have. And that is proof that times hard. You understand? That is proof that it's hard times. That is proof that the Most High bringing hard times upon you women. You understand? And it's soon to get even harder. It's soon to get even harder than it is now. So when all these goodly things fail, what are they gonna do? What are they going to do? You understand? Because a lot of you women don't think upon Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, or they don't think upon the Most High, you know, and look to the Most High for all their well-being. You understand? Or they put all their trust in men, mainly Salakia Esau, right? But Esau is going down. As we see in Esau kingdom is at an end already. It already, the destruction of Esau, Edom is already. You understand? So what you women going and do when basically all your so-called helper fall? What are you going to do? You understand? Because all the cars, you understand? All the cars and things what they like to travel in, right? Right now, we seeing that America going into people's nations and gathering up the oil. You understand? So what will happen when all these things fail, when countries can't get oil, that cars can't run on the road? What will happen to all you? You understand? All you do believe in the Most High, and that is why all they will perish. Right? So I just want to jump into a few scriptures to show that you women who do believe in the Most High and who do humble all yourself under all your husbands, right? To show that hey, destruction will just overtake all you, because the goodly things of this life is failing. Right? The goodly things of this life is failing. When you go in the groceries, you're seeing a lot of items that was marketable not there on the shelves anymore. You understand? And that will soon come to play in a large way. You understand? Where you will be going in the grocery and you ain't seeing flour, you ain't seeing milk. You understand? The goodly things failing. You understand? And only those who put their trust in Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, will make it in this life, will make it through the perilous times that is ahead. Right? So I just want to jump into Isaiah 32, and I'll read from 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." And right now all the women at ease. You understand? Because why? Or they have a man for 7 days of the week. You understand? Which is totally going off. You understand? Or they have a man for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Or they have a man for every day of the week. You understand? And that is going off according to the scriptures. You understand? Yeah, you women are out of order. Right? So it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters." Right? And you daughters of Zion are being careless today. You understand? Basically, you running into all sorts of evils is you being careless today. Right? Not thinking upon the Most High or thinking upon the laws of the Most High is all they're being careless. You understand? Reading on. "Give ear to my speech. Many days and many years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Right? Yeah. The vintage failing, the gathering in coming in. You understand? Because as I say, you women have man for 7 days of the week. You understand? But what will happen when hard time come upon these men and these men can't provide for you? You understand? Vintage is going to fail. The gathering, the money that all they're bringing in off of these men, the gathering will not come. You understand? What will be all their end in them days? You understand? Because the Most High say, if you're seeking him, seek him now where he might be found. You understand? But you women don't want to seek the Most High. Or they don't want to seek the Most High. You know what they want to seek? Carnival, party, nice sneakers, nice shoes. Them is the things that all they're seeking now. But these things are going to fail. These things, according to the scriptures, these is not my words. These are the words of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? And as he says, these things are going to fail all here. Right? Because as we the men, right, who beat and teach this word every day, right, we know that the only thing wouldn't fail is the scriptures. You know, we know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will not fail us. You understand? And that is why we put our trust in him. But you women, we seeing it today. You women don't even put all their trust in the Most High. You understand? Or they don't put all their trust in the Most High, or their trust in Esau. So Esau is all their God. But Esau going and fail. You know. Verse 11 in Isaiah 32. It says, Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless daughters. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, and for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. Or they're going and cry for these fruitful things. Or they're going and cry for Sasha cosmetics and all these things where all that's how they sell smelling nice and all these kind of things, because the days coming where it wouldn't have these things. The days coming where KFC going and feel, where Royal Castle going and feel. You understand? Because when you look around, right, you women love to flock to these places to eat, or they wouldn't even cook a good meal for their household. You understand? Or they love to run to fast food outlets to eat. You understand? And all these fast food outlets going and feel. You understand? All these penny wise, where they're going to get all the cosmetic to have themselves looking nice, to go on and basically sin against all their husband. You understand? Because all they're making all themselves look nice for other men to come around all there. You understand? All these clothes stores where they're buying all these skimpy outfits. You understand? For other men to come around all there, when the scriptures say that a woman's supposed to dress with modest apparel. And when I say modest apparel, it means clothing that no other man could see her body. You understand? But you women don't dress so, they want to show off all the stuff that Tom, Dick and Harry. And that's showing all they're being out of the way. That's showing that all they're basically not following the laws of the Most High. And that is why the Most High is going to number all their to trials and tribulation unto the sword. You understand? That is why in the upcoming days a vast number of you women are going to die. You know, according together with all the unbelieving men in Israel, because with the scripture say, not all Israel is of Israel. You understand? Yeah. 2/3 of my people will be cut off and die by the sword. You understand? This is Isaiah bear with me a little while. This is Isaiah 3:17. Right? It says, therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret paths. Right? In that day, Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their curls and their wrong tires like the moon, the chain and the bracelet and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings, the nose jewels, right? The changeable suits of apparels, and the mantlets, and the wimplings, and the crispin pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink. Yeah, instead of the Pennywise and Sasha Cosmetics and Victoria's Secrets, instead of these things, it's going to be stink, because at the end of the day, it wouldn't have these things to make all the smell sweet anymore. You understand? The scripture telling all there that all these things going to be taken away from all you. You understand? All you women who like to move with big gold chain around all their neck and earring and all their ears, and all these things going to be taken away. You understand? Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? Reading on, it says, and instead of girdle he rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead, you understand? Because when it says instead of well set hair, baldness, right? All these cosmetics thing, all they putting in all their hair, all they weave, You understand? It ain't gonna have all these things anymore. You understand? So basically, all there wouldn't be an attraction anymore. You understand? And what does have men spending on all there is because all they're looking attracted to them. You understand? But when all these things taken away, when the Most High stripped all of these things, it wouldn't have no attraction anymore. So basically, all it would just be like a scourge. You understand? Or it would be like nothing. You understand? So that is why the entitlement of this lesson, right? How they will survive in the upcoming days. You understand? What they gonna do. You understand? Because the person that have not Yahweh, right, to guide him, have nothing. You understand? Have nothing, and that is why the men from the great to the least in GMS, right? That is why we depend on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You understand? Because he is our everything. You know? He's everything to us. Once we have Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Akwakadash in our corner, right? Basically, we have everything. You understand? So woe unto the man that do have the Most High in the corner. Woe unto the man. Woe unto you women. You understand? That do have the Most High in the corner. You understand? Yeah. You understand? It says, Archer on a girdling of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. You understand? So all the beauty go and feed. All the beauty go and feed. You understand? All the beauty go and feed in them days. You understand? The men that all they depending on for all these pleasant things. These men gonna die with the sword when Esau come in as the overwhelming scourge. You understand? Hey, look at say it here in 25. It says, thy men shall fall by the sword, and the mighty in the war. You understand? Yeah, the men gonna fall by the sword. These men that all they trusting for everything. All these so-called bad men who have AKs and all these big guns. You understand? Who think themselves as mighty men. All these men gonna fall by the sword. You understand? The only mighty man is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You understand? That is the only mighty man. You understand? All these so-called men who feel they're bad, the only bad man is Yahweh Shai, right? That is the only bad man. You understand? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You understand? Yeah. Look, reading on in Isaiah 4, it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away thy reproach. And when it says to be called by thy name, it's ready to be saved by that man's strength. You understand? Because why? It will have all kind of hell and evil times on the earth in that day. You understand? That you women wouldn't be able to save all yourself. You understand? And the men that Isaiah 4:1 talking about, you understand? It's not them so-called bad men and them who are gun and thing. It's the men of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, who serve Yahweh in spirit and in truth, because he's going to spread his wings over these men and protect them. You understand? And these men will be given power to protect themselves. And these is the men that you women will be flocking to in them days. You understand? In want of all things. You understand? Basically to take away all the reproach. Yeah. Isaiah 16. Isaiah 16 and 10. It says, says, and gladness is taken away, and joy out of the plentiful field. And in the vineyards there shall be no singing, neither shall there be shouting. The treader shall tread out no wine in their presses. I have made their vintage, shouting to cease. You understand? Yeah. So the pleasant things will cease. You understand? It doesn't just mean wine, because wine, when a man drink wine, it does make him glad, it does make him merry. You understand? But you woman, what does make you woman merry? Money. You understand? Having food in all your bellies. You understand? Wearing the best, smelling the best. That does make you woman merry. You understand? So that is what it's saying here. All these things will be taken away, and all their gladness, you understand, going and turn to sorrow, because all they will can't get these things anymore. You understand? Because why? You women don't trust on the Most High. That is why these things had to happen to all you. You understand? Because you women like I came across a woman who saying, you know, basically she don't need man for nothing. You understand? She's an independent woman. That is where you women and them like to go on. That is where Esau tell all you that all they're independent. You understand? But all they ain't independent. You women ain't shit without men. You understand? Because all their body all they're independent, and all they don't need men for nothing. And a cockroach pass all their part, and all their heart ready to come out of their chest. You understand? And all they don't need men for nothing. You understand? You women are just out of order. But that is why Yahweh, pursuant to Yahweh Shai, will pour their back in all their place by sending bad times all their way. Evil times. Right? This is Jeremiah 8 and 13. It says, I will surely consume them, saith Yahweh. There shall be no grapes on the vine, nor fig on the fig trees, and the leaf shall fade. Basically KFC market, because we seeing that the earth not yielding fruits as it should. You understand? Just the other day I watched a video where right in Trinidad here, because where I work, right, I just work on a truck and work on the road, and I just pass by that place every day, right? And you're seeing that they're taking drain water to water the crops. You understand? Showing that basically the earth holding back. You understand? The earth holding back. So what will happen when these things come fully and crops can't grow? Reading on, it says in Isaiah 8 and Jeremiah 8 and 13, it says, nor figs on the fig tree, and the leaf shall fade. All them lettuce and all them things, what they like to eat. Right? And the things that I have given them shall pass away from them. You understand? Yeah. All the goodly things that the Most High give, all they go pass away from all them. The Most High will take it back. You understand? And why the Most High doing these things? Because all they turn all their back on him. You understand? Or they turn all their back on him. That is why the Most High doing these things, to show that hey, or they need the Most High. You understand? There is nothing that live on this earth that don't need the Most High. Because the Most High say if he draw back his spirit, right? If he draw back his spirit, all flesh turn to dust. You understand? So there is nothing that live it don't need the Most High. Because everything that was created of the Most High strength and power. Right? I'm going to jump to something in Leviticus here. Alright, this is Leviticus 26 and 20. 26 26 and 28 says, I'll read from 19. It says, and I will break the pride of your power. You understand? And basically, who is you woman power today? Esau. And the Most High going and break Esau in pieces. You understand? Yeah. I will make your heaven as brass and your earth, your heaven as iron and your brass as, and your earth as brass, right? And your strength shall be spent in vain. For your land shall not yield her increase, neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruits. And we see that going on today. The trees of the land not really yielding fruits. You understand? The fruits keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it will dwindle on the vine. You understand? The farmers balling out. They're saying that basically they're spending thousands upon thousands of dollars in crops and they ain't getting nothing. You understand? The farmers balling out. You understand? Bad times coming on the earth. Bad times coming on the earth. You understand? This is Deuteronomy 28 and read 39 to 42. It says, thou shalt plant vineyard and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. You understand? And from a spiritual point of view, these worms could pursue to the military too, that coming in to that Esau going and send to these other countries. You understand? Because when these military personnel come in, what do you think they're going to do? They come in and take all the little bit of food that all they have to feed themselves. You understand? Because them is the training exercise that Esau does put his goons through. You understand? To basically turn the good things of the land to their advantage. You understand? Yeah. So all the food and thing what they have now, you understand? These military personnel that going and come to execute martial law and all these things, is they going and eat our food. You understand? The scriptures say that all their dead bodies will line up in the street. There will be no place. The cemetery wouldn't even have a place to bury all you. You understand? And that going to happen through some going and die by the sword, many going and die by famine because it wouldn't have nothing to eat. You understand? This earth in for a terrible shaking up of the Most High. The Most High going and stretch his hands out on this earth and shake up the inhabitants of this earth, because you people, while all they have the time to repent, or they don't want to repent, or they want to go boat ride and serve Esau. You understand? That is what they want to do. The Most High going and shake up this earth terribly. Terribly, the Most High going and shake this earth. You understand? It says, thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olive shall cast his fruits. You understand? Yeah. Reading on. Right? Well, I will stop there. Right? But yeah, you people are in for it. You people are in for a terrible shaking up of the Most High. Especially you women who going about life living carelessly. You understand? As Isaiah 32 and 10 reads, you careless daughters. Right? The scripture say in Micah 2 and 10, arise and depart, for this is not our rest. But you women in arising and departing. You understand? Because Esau tell all you that all you could become comfortable here, and that is you women, or they become comfortable and complacent. You understand that? Or they ain't seeing the terror ahead. You understand? Or they ain't seeing the terror ahead. You understand? You women in are rising and departing. You understand? So yeah, right? You women love comfortable things, or they love comfort. You understand? But basically the earth is coming to an uncomfortable state. So what you women going to do in that day? You understand? Because when the prophets, as I've seen with my own eyes, being out there in the highways and byways, when the prophets pipe onto you, right, what they just do? Or they just scoff, turn up all their mouth, you understand? Walk with all their chest high, showing the proudness of you women, you understand? But all are going to cease in the days to come. A lot of water going to run from you women eyes, you understand? Because terrible and bad times going to come. Because you women, right, don't even put on bra, or they're going down in the streets, all of their breasts and things showing, all of their vagina showing with the clothing that all they just wear. You understand? And what they think what they're doing to some of these men out there. Some of these men marking all that because of the way all they dress. You understand? And in the days to come, a lot of you women going to be raped and ravaged in the streets. You understand? Because of the way all they dress. You understand? I did a video a while back, right, which showing you that in the prison houses there are men who haven't had sex for years. And when the system fail, when there is no more government and these kind of things, and the police service fail, all these men coming right back out on the streets. And what do you think gonna happen to you women? You women gonna be raped and ravaged in the streets. You understand? So you women continue to be careless. Continue to be careless. But just know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring bad times upon all you. And 2/3 of the men also that turn their back on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? How long they will continue to do this? You understand? So with that, I want to give all praises once again to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Okwakadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to you men that push this word in sincerity and in our truth. Right? The year 2019, the year of the push of the RFID chip. This is Brother Koda saying Shalom until next time.